this sensitization program like this is coming to this community.
Soon the goals go
SDGs ended in 2015, and in 2015 the SDGs came into being.
G's, I know, with prayers and all that, with conviction and all that, I want to believe that maybe you achieve your goal through provision of all those things.
People, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDPs to come and take and really come and help us in this place.
Welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama. I am your host on this program.
Hello! Have you heard? Transforming our world, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, popularly known as Agenda 2030, was adopted in 2015 by the United Nations member states with a theme, leaving no one behind. It is a call to action for everyone to end poverty, to protect the planet, as well as ensure peace and security around the world. Join us Fridays 3 p.m. on Touching Lives as we share ideas on the progress, more to go, yet to happen, from field reports of local actions towards the implementation of the global goals. I am Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama, co-founder, Mackenzie Touching Lives International, where I CSO working on education, awareness creation, and implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. Let's join hands together to ensure sustainable development in Nigeria. If you'd like to take action or be a part of this movement, kindly send SMS to the phone number showing on the screen. Let's guide you on how best to go about it. And for those in diaspora, you can just call Mama SDGs on Skype, Ngozi Max 1. Thank you. Let's do this together.
We don't believe in female.
This sensitization program like this is coming to this community.
Soon the goals go
SDGs ended in 2015, and in 2015 the SDGs came into being.
G's, I know, with prayers and all that, with conviction and all that, I want to believe that maybe you achieve your goal through provision of all those things.
People, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDPs to come and take and really come and help us in this place.
Welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama. I am your host on this program. So this week on Touching Lives, we took our SDG advocacy campaign to the people of Sheritti community in Kabusa, here in the FCT. Sheritti is a small community within Kabusa district. It is surrounded by the opulence of Apo City and its affluent residents. Yet, these riches do not rub off on the people of Sheritti. A community so close to affluence, and yet they lack the basic amenities such as water, electricity, and mostly schools. This borehole I'm looking at behind, who is the person that did the borehole for the community?
He's our chairman, Honorable Abdullah Adamu Candido. He's the one that did the bore.
Okay, is there still water coming from the borehole?
No, the ball have got a problem. The ball spoiled 3 months ago. We are not using the ball again.
Okay, so what is the source of drinking water, potable drinking water, now that the borehole is not working?
We used to buy water. We used to buy water from private borehole. Our private ball, we used to went to private ball and buy water that we were using.
Okay. So now, when the chairman did this borehole, were you people selling the water?
We are not selling the water. The water is free.
It's free of charge.
Yeah.
So how do you maintain the borehole? How do you buy fuel to pump water? How do you fix it in case something breaks down, since you are not selling it?
From our rich people, like our elders in Sheritti, with our elders in Sheritti, with our chief, they used to, when the ball got on a problem, they used to gather money and repair the ball.
Okay, so now we are planning to make it, looking for a way to make it sustainable.
Yeah.
If we put you in charge, when this borehole is repaired, can you be able to sell the water at a cheaper rate and keep the money so that in case it breaks down, you'll be able to fix it so that there will always be water? Can you do that?
The borehole get many mouths. It gets like a 6 way they are filtering the water. So only me I cannot do that kind of work.
By the year 2030, when the SDGs will be coming to an end, what would you, as the community head here, as a district head, what is the dream of the Sheritti you would like to have in the year 2030? What are the problems you have now that by 2030 you don't want them to be there?
Okay. The problem when we don't want to be, you know, say, human being, whatever you get achievement, you need to get more.
Yes, now.
We need university.
Yes,
because we have a largest land for our area.
You have land to build.
Yes, government have support to locate university for this our location, because our people they are suffer, and because of we not get we are not a government staff more. It's not easy to take yourself to inside Abuja. Those senatorial household member, they are send their children there. They get money. While we are little people, we have to get our own aside so that our children to be graduate. That's why my complaint.
Okay, do you have a hospital in this?
We have a hospital.
Okay.
This Kabusa ward, this is a first general hospital. This is my community, Sheritti community.
The Sheritti
All
Hospital.
the Kabusa ward. I'm proud with that one. This is the first general hospital.
More heartbreaking was the fact that the community had only one school for a population eager and yearning for education. Majority of the young girls and women we spoke to expressed desire to go back to school, but are presently handicapped by lack of funds.
Makaranta ya yi tsada, a ɗibi kuɗi yawa, ƙara ɗiba gobe aikin gaba kanta. Kuɗi ya yi yawa, before 1000 nawa ne, amma yanzu kuɗi ya yi yawa. Wani talauci ya mishi yawa zai ce ki dawo gida. Ana noma sannan kuma yana rike da sarauta hannun shi, so mama na kuma ya kanta sai dai ta yi sana'an gida.
If somebody would want to pay those fees that you think they are high, would you like to go to school?
Sosai za mu yi sosai. Zan je bet ina so dama. Zan je makarantar bet kan ina fa.
Damuwa na iyaye na ba su sana makaranta ba.
Your children, are they also going? Are they in school?
Guda daya ne yana makaranta. In sun taimake ni da kudi, ai mutum zai je makaranta. Rashin kudi ne na sa mutum bai je makaranta ba. Allah bai bani kudin je ba, kuma yara na su yi makaranta. Gwamnati ya taimake ni, yara na su yi makaranta, ni ma in san do takada ko ban sani duka ba, Allah da ya dan taimake ni ma samu wani guri ma.
Then when we asked people what they know about the SDGs and what it means to them, a lot of them were ignorant of the World Sustainable Development Goals, even though the only school in the community was built during the era of the MDGs in 2015. Have you heard about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals?
Sincerely speaking, that study is my first time of hearing of. I've had it somewhere. I've had it before, but I've not met any of their this thing anyway. But I've had it before.
Okay, so the SDGs is a project of the UN. It's covered the whole world and it's about ending poverty, protecting the planet, and also ensuring peace and security around the world.
Have you ever heard the word SDG?
No, this is the first time.
This is the first time. This is the first time you're hearing SDG.
SDG.
And you would like to know what SDG means.
I want to know what SDG means.
SDG is called Sustainable Development Goal.
Their campaign that they are going to give us, like they are going to do this, they are going to do that. When everything settles down, we are trying to go and meet those people so that they may be able to fulfill their promise. Because that is the promise they made, and we voted for them. And it is our right for us to vote and to be voted for. That is the right of a citizen. And which the promise that they made is supposed to fulfill their promise, which nothing is done yet. We went to the NEPA headquarters, which the letter said we should go to the district. We went to the district in Apo. We go to this Umba. We go to the NEPAs, and which they are bringing bills, and we are not using lights. Is that a good governance? Say, when you pay, you would say you pay as you earn, but we are paying. We are not. The service is not rendered. We only pay for the service we are not rendering. So we don't have option, because if not so, if you not pay, another person will pay, and at the end of the day, they will still cut off the lights. You still pay for the connection fee. They will give you light for 2 days. After that 2 days, it's in another day, they will bring bill.
Number one problem of this community that we have, it doesn't have no any government facility, no hospital, nothing. No road, no good alternative road to this community. That's Kabusa and Sheritti. We are here, most of the people here are farmers. We doesn't achieve anything from the government, including fertilizer and anything that comes from the government that will contribute to our health. We are just here on our own. We have a bowl here that somebody came and sing for us. The bowl gospel now for the past 4 months. Nobody show concern, nothing. We are just there living like we are not among the country people. Take the step, but no much capital for the most of the people in this community. That's why the bowl is still there now. If people can assist us to repair the bowl and do 1 or 2 things in this community, because we have a lot of things that is bothering us in this community. But number 1 is the bowl, number 2 is light, number 2 we don't have any facility of the government, we just have a clinic, pharmacy and hospital. Where that place is Kabusa, differentiate it. We need our own in this community for us that is in this community to benefit out of it. Because from here, before you take somebody to there, most of the people that want to give birth, they lost their life along the way. So definitely we need something in this community that all of us will benefit out of it. We are very happy that today is Democracy Day, that we are sending him back to the office. But we want many things that we want to happen in this our community, especially in the country. We want peace to reign in the country. Number 1, there is much killing. That's 1. Number 2, you can't travel, you can't move, no money. We want job for the youths. No job. If there is no job, you won't get money. Most of us is from hand to mouth. Things are very tight. We want the government should do more than the previous 4 years. They should do more for us to achieve the impact of this government. That's the only thing I say.
This sensitization program like this is coming to this community.
Soon the goals
SDGs ended in 2015, and in 2015 the SDGs came into being.
G's, I know, with prayers and all that, with conviction and all that, I want to believe that maybe you achieve your goal through provision of all those things.
The people, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDPs to come and take and really come and help us in this place.
Welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama. I am your host on this program.
Hello, have you heard? Transforming our world, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, popularly known as Agenda 2030, was adopted in 2015 by the United Nations member states with a theme, leaving no one behind. It is a call to action for everyone to end poverty, to protect the planet, as well as ensure peace and security around the world. Join us Fridays 3 p.m. on Touching Lives as we share ideas on the progress, more to go, yet to happen, from field reports of local actions towards the implementation of the global goals. I am Ijoma Obiajunwa Ajama, co-founder, Mackenzie Touching Lives International, where CSO working on education, awareness creation, and implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. Let's join hands together to ensure sustainable development in Nigeria. If you'd like to take action or be a part of this movement, kindly send SMS to the phone number showing on the screen. Let's guide you on how best to go about it. And for those in diaspora, you can just call Mama SDGs on Skype, Ngozi Max 1. Thank you. Let's do this together.
We don't believe in female.
This sensitization program like this is coming to this community.
Soon the goals go
SDGs ended in 2015, and in 2015 the SDGs came into being.
SDGs, I know, with prayers and all that, with conviction and all that, I want to believe that maybe you achieve your goal through provision of all those things.
People, you know that something is not really taking place. We need the government to really come to this place. We need the SDGs to come and take and really come and help us in this place.
Welcome to today's episode of Touching Lives. My name is Ijoma Obiajumwa Ajama. I am your host on this program.
Hello, welcome back. This is Touching Lives. We paid a visit to their chief, and then we took to the streets of Sheritti to find out how much do the dwellers know about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and how really are they making the developments around them sustainable. These people came out in their numbers to give us their own version of yearnings and aspirations. Most strikingly, the issue of the girl child education. They really had a lot to say. Follow us on our Twitter handle, follow us on Facebook and on YouTube. You will hear what they say. Lovely people. Thank you so much for having us today.